The following Delmarva Life segments in today's Small Town series are brought to you by the City of Crisfield.
The City of Crisfield. You hear that, what comes to mind?
Oh, well, seafood has to be up there because Crisfield is known as the seafood capital of the world, the crab capital of the world. So that's just scratching the surface.
Scratching the surface. Add to that the water, the wildlife, the wonderful people who call Crisfield home. The way life used to be in the Somerset County community, you've got the makings of a small town that stands out on Delmarva. Delmarva Life's Katie Zerilli sat down with a man who has an admiration for Crisfield that's hard to beat. And as you're about to hear, it's easy to see why.
Established in 1872, Maryland's southernmost town has long been referred to as the crab capital of the world. Crisfield is a quaint community, and it's responsible for helping the seafood industry flourish many years ago.
Crisfield was very key in the growth of the oysters on the eastern shore and on the Chesapeake Bay because its unique placement midway of the shore. It was great for oyster harvest, and that's what built Crisfield. Actually, most of the town you see down on this end, we're at the city dock right now, and most of the town you see down here is built on oyster shells.
Buddy Ward is the president of the Crisfield Chamber of Commerce. He says seafood is what helped develop this waterfront community, but now, years later, tourism is what drives people here.
Especially ecotourism and things like that is, you know, if you like bird watching or boating or fishing or anything like that, paddling, stand-up paddle boards, kayaking, anything along those lines. This is an absolutely beautiful place for that.
He says it's a neat place to spend a few hours or a whole weekend. And if you're a history buff, hold on to your top hat.
If you like anything that has to do with Revolutionary War or Civil War, this is the place to come. I mean, it happened right here, okay? The Chesapeake Bay, it's where it all happened, and this is the access. We are the gateway to the Chesapeake right here in Crisfield.
And today, the Chesapeake is there to take you to other spots nearby that are downright remarkable.
If you haven't been out on a boat out of Crisfield into the Chesapeake Bay and seen some of the surrounding islands and the different places, you truly have missed as beautiful scenery as you see anywhere in the world.
But he says you can't visit Crisfield without stopping at the local shops. And you can't leave the local shops without finding something you like, especially if you like taking a piece of town home with you.
You can get stuff that's branded Crisfield. You can get a lot of neat Maryland branded items. You know, we love our Maryland flag here. We like to put the Maryland flag on everything. So a lot of unique opportunities like that in Crisfield.
Another unique opportunity visitors have, escaping the hustle and bustle of everyday life.
Opportunity to step back, opportunity to slow down just a little bit. You know, our pace gets really fast.
But he says he does, however, envision growth for the town, and he's excited about it.
We have a lot of established infrastructure, and that is going to be expanded upon here in the very near future.
Crisfield's calendar is also quite full of extraordinary events throughout the year, like the Crab and Clam Bake. Whatever it is that brings folks to town, Buddy's always pleased to hear what they have to say.
We love meeting people for the first time in town that just are taken back by just how pleasant and how open the town is and how inviting it is. It's just a great place to come. You know, you feel like you're home. You really do feel like you're home.
And if you feel like that, there's a good chance you'll want to go back.
You know, you look in the dictionary under the word passionate, there's a picture of Buddy Ward right there. Buddy stopped by the studio last week to get us pumped up for the National Hard Crab Derby. It is impossible not to smile as we listen to Buddy talk about Crisfield.
Yeah, even in that interview, he just got more and more excited as it went on.